We're live!
Aloha!
Welcome to our today Saturday live stream.
Woo!
Aloha Instagram. So guys, we're streaming on YouTube, Facebook, and Instagram here on the side. How's everyone doing?
How's everyone doing? Let us know if you can hear us and see us clearly before we get started here.
And as usual,
Aloha,
if you have any questions, make sure to hashtag Q in front of your question.
Yes.
And if you are watching us on YouTube Live, the fastest way to get your questions answered is by super chatting.
Absolutely.
We have big news today.
Yes, we have big news. So first of all, thank you guys so much. So this is not, we normally don't come on a Saturday, as you guys normally know. Our live streams is usually on Friday, but yesterday we had an event that we had to attend and couldn't miss it for the world, and we thank you guys so much. I put it up inside the community chat on our YouTube channel, and I was very vague about what it is, but thank you guys so much. And then towards the very end of the day, I kind of explained why we did not actually come on live yesterday. And if we take a look at Irina's finger,
we are engaged.
Yes.
I have a new accessory. Comes with my love.
So yes, so we got engaged yesterday, and it's so funny because our previous live streams, a lot of you guys were asking, when are you guys getting married? And I always wondered, wait a minute, where's that question coming from? And so many people are wondering. And I'm like, where they're like hinting everything. I'm like, you guys need to tone it down because I'm trying to surprise Irina. So it was so good, and so many of you guys congratulated us through our YouTube community, and we thank you, we appreciate you, and we decided to just kind of move things over to Saturday so we can give you guys, of course, an update on everything that's going on in Hawaii, because I know a lot of you guys are traveling here, or you just kind of want to be kept in the loop, right? This is what we do.
Not pregnant, but engaged.
Yes. Oh my gosh. All right, so let's get into it. Just a quick reminder, I know a lot of people are now joining.
And we actually recorded our engagement,
Yes.
and that was the proposal. It was insane, guys. You're gonna have to see, the vlog is coming out.
Yes.
Devon made insane arrangements, and
it was awesome.
It was really magical. So you're going to be a part of our proposals. It was a secret proposal. I did not know about it.
So I also wanted to make the proposal something, because I obviously knew what it was. I wanted to, again, bring value to you guys. And if this is something that you're planning on doing, now it doesn't necessarily have to mean that you're proposing if you're coming to Hawaii, but if you're having an anniversary or a birthday party, or you just want to have an insane Instagram photo shoot, or whatever it is that you do, or just a photo shoot,
thank you.
This is a must. This is a must. And we created almost a review the same time we were actually doing the whole proposal.
Well, so I was going in to do the review of that whole setup, and I did not know what's gonna happen.
Yeah. But you guys are actually going to enjoy it. And again, you're going to get value from it, because it's something that you definitely want to put on your bucket list when you come to Hawaii. And again, it doesn't have to be that you're getting married or you're proposing. It could just be because you want to experience
anniversary.
Yes. Again, we get a lot of emails and DMs. Hey, I'm having a 40th, 50th, 60th anniversary. I want to do something special. What can we do? We got you covered. One or the other, we're going to tell you kind of.
And that is really special.
Yes, it was amazing. Okay, we're gonna tone it down a bit.
Oh, breathe,
Irina. We're gonna USA.
Thank you, guys. Oh, Gabriel, what's up?
So we wanted to tell you guys, of course, the title of this video is how will the health card and what's going on here in Hawaii, how will it actually change the way you visit Hawaii, and if you're here, how you're going to be maneuvering and how are things going to affect you while you're here. So it's been now, today's what, the 18th? It's been about 5 days since the health card has gone into
since Monday on Oahu,
right,
and on Maui since Wednesday.
Right. So we've gone through the paces, and of course we did put out a video. We'll put the link in the description of this video once it's done.
Thank you.
We did a complete walkthrough of Waikiki, and we went into restaurants, we went into hotels, we went into bars. We were asking them, hey, what do you need? You guys have outdoor seating. How does it affect if I only have, you know, the rapid test? We go through all the paces. I'm going to leave that link down in the description after this. We didn't have time to actually put it in before the video. So yes, that is what we're going to be talking about in this live stream. Of course, again, if you have any questions, guys, hashtag Q before you ask the question. This way, when we're sifting through all the congratulations, thank you guys.
And we are seeing all of your congratulations.
Yes, thank you.
Thank you, Chris and Marta. Thank you so much.
So cool. Okay.
Thank you, Bastos, Anthony. Thank you. Sean.
Let's start off with one of the obvious, but not so obvious. A lot of people knew. We actually had a comment last week. Someone said, "Oh, I'm coming to Hawaii and I want to take the stairway to heaven." So a lot of you guys might not know what the staircase to heaven is. Yeah, you want to explain?
Yeah, it's Haiku. It's called the official name for this hike is called Haiku Stairs, and it's basically a stairway going up the ridge to the mountain, and there is a pillbox. So it used to be for military purposes, and it's not active anymore. So a lot of people were doing this insane hike, and it's been illegal because a lot of people were getting hurt on the stairs. So previously it used to be two ways to get to the very top, to the pillbox, where that stairs are coming down all the way from the top. So you could have accessed it from the back of the mountain. That would have been at least it used to be the legal way, and it used to take 4 hours to get to the top each way. So that's like a really full day hike, and we have attempted it when it was legal, and we didn't even go a third way. It was very extreme for us. The winds,
it was windy and it was raining. It was really a bad time.
Yeah, it was. We had to like literally step in the water to go across the path.
We were like on all fours crawling on the ridge. That's how strong the wind was, because when you stand, it feels like it'll like sweep you right off the ledge, and it's a small ledge that you're on. So yes, so
I actually might have some videos, so I will post on Instagram or TikTok. So if you haven't followed us at Just Be Out, we are both on Instagram and TikTok. The illegal way that used to always be illegal is going through the neighborhood. There was a guard there, guardians to make sure nobody would cross and go on that illegal hike. But people somehow were still bypassing the guard and going the illegal way through the neighborhood and going up the stairs. So now they finally passed the law to take down the stairs.
Right. So the fact that actually when it around was it Labor Day? When we had we had a large influx during Labor Day, and then that's when they basically closed it down completely. Both ways were legal. And now it was in the courts. They were trying to figure out if they can work out a way where they can monitor it and make sure that people can be safe going up, but yet they're not trespassing. Because when you go through the illegal way, it's because you're trespassing.
Well, now both ways are legal.
Now both ways are legal, and now the stairs are actually going to be torn down. When they're going to start, I'm not sure, but it is in the works for it to be torn down. And I can't tell you what I saw yesterday, because that would kind of give away what happened yesterday. But you know, in the next live, I'm going to explain that part of it. So yes, the stairs is illegal. If you are planning here and going hiking and doing it, just know that you're doing it illegally. There is no legal way to do it.
Yeah, and you might see like older vlogs on YouTube where people tell you how to hike it, or tell you this is a must do on Oahu. It's definitely not legal anymore, and the fine is now up to $5,000 if you get caught.
Yeah. So a funny story about this staircase that I came across is that do you guys know The Price is Right? So the game show with Bob Barker from like back in the days. All the folks who probably know what I'm talking about. So this game show is very popular. It's been around forever. And just recently, I think it was last month sometime, they actually had a winner on The Price is Right, and when they showed the montage of what the winner won, they were like, you get a trip to Hawaii where you can hike the Haiku Stairs, and they actually showed a stairway to heaven and people hiking it. And obviously they showed other things that was included in the trip, this, you know, where they're going to be staying. So when Hawaii got a gist of this video, like they're promoting the stairs, like a tour to the stairs, they're like, are they crazy? So right away they send a cease and desist letter to The Price is Right, and they're like, what are you guys doing? Our staircase is closed. Like, why are you guys promoting that on your game show? So that was funny. So they're waiting to get a letter back from them. They haven't heard back from The Price is Right, but I found that to be kind of hilarious. Like, that just goes to show you, though, a lot of people are kind of out of touch and they don't really understand what's going on, especially here in Hawaii. And being that it is a state of the United States, you would think everyone kind of knows what's going on. No, a lot of people really don't. Which brings us to another point. So talking about people not knowing, there's still plenty of people coming to Hawaii and they don't understand the type of mandates that we're under. So Irene and I just came back from breakfast at Hula Grill, which is in the Duke Hotel, right? Outrigger, right. And this gentleman stood in line before us and he was asking, hey, you know, I want to come in for breakfast. And there's someone who checks, obviously, now your card or to make sure you're vaccinated. He had no clue. So he had to go back to his room and I guess pull up paperwork or whatever it is that he had to get before he had to come back in. And on our way out from breakfast, we asked the people at the front desk, we were like, so what's the deal? Like, how many people, what would you say the ratio is of people who come here and they have no idea what it is that they have to do and, you know, what cards they need to have or identification? And he said, for the most part, they're good. Like, most people kind of get it here coming to this restaurant. But there were some people, like this gentleman from Florida, he didn't understand why is it that he had to provide this information, because, you know, some states such as like Texas and Florida and on the west coast, their mandates, they've never been really on lockdown. So they don't really understand when coming to Hawaii what the mandates are and what the rules and regulations are. But sometimes I find that to be unfortunate, because if you're going somewhere, you should do a little bit of research, especially Hawaii, even though it is a state, right? It's like you're still supposed to know Hawaii is different than your typical mainland states, you know? So I think it should be the responsibility of the visitor to really do some type of research before coming here and figure out what it is that you need to know. So that's important. I just wanted to kind of bring that up to you guys. All right, so what we're going to do now, we're just going to take a pause for a second and take some questions. I know I saw a couple questions coming
I
up.
want to welcome all our members. I see Richard watching us from Ala Moana Mall.
Awesome.
And James sounds like a pamphlet on the plane might be useful. Yes.
Oh, speaking about that, James, that's a good point. I want to pop that up here. So James says, sounds like a good pamphlet to put on a plane, which can be useful. So now, I think it was just last week, Hawaiian Airline this is genius. Hawaiian Airline has just implemented a video. So if you fly Hawaiian Airlines and you're coming to Hawaii, you're going to see a video on the screen that tells you the rules and regulations, kind of like how to, you know, deal with as far as with the your COVID, yes, and not only that, the wildlife. So the touching of the turtles, keeping your distance with the wildlife, the monk seals and stuff like that. That is genius. And it's so funny because I remember just about 2 or 3 lives ago, we had someone who saw one of our vlogs, which is 10 or 20 don'ts. So we created a vlog that's called 20 don'ts when coming to Hawaii. And so many people, you can read the comments on that video. So many people are like, wow, this video is so spot on. This should be played on the Hawaiian Airlines plane when coming to Hawaii, because it explains so much on things that you should not do. So if you guys haven't seen that video, kind of dig through our library, and it's called 20 Things Not to Do When Coming to Hawaii, and you'll see exactly what we mean. But yeah, so Hawaii Airlines is implementing that, and I think that is so cool. So cool.
Christina, thank you so much. Cheers to your engagement.
Thank you so much.
And so happy for both of you. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
We appreciate you.
Yes. Okay, let's get to a question.
So remember #Q before you ask a question.
Yes.
The TOALUAU is a part of new September 13 mandate. I want to book it now, but if one adult will not be vaccinated. So luau's are considered to be under restaurant mandate, and you do have to present your either vaccination records or the negative 48-hour test. And if one of you is not vaccinated, that person should take a test at least 48 hours.
48 hours before, absolutely. And since we're talking about TOALUAU,
yes, we are doing a giveaway for TOALUAU. And did you put the link under this video?
No links are under the under this video, but after this video goes live, when we're finished, we're going to drop all the links that we spoke about in this video, so you guys will kind of be able to come back and click on any one of the links.
So we are giving away 2 TOALUAU VIP tickets, and the giveaway is going to finish in just a couple of days. If you're watching us on Instagram, there is a direct link on Instagram in our bio, the top button that says giveaway. So click and be sure to enter. And it's really easy to enter. And the more entries you do by following us on Instagram, on TikTok, you will get more points, and you will get more chances to win as well. So if you're planning to come to Hawaii, ask your friends to enter for you as well. And the tickets will expire in 2 years. The giveaway will be done in just a few days. I think it's on the 23rd, but once you go to that page, it says how many days left.
So that's right. So if you're planning on coming to Hawaii within the next 2 years, you need to join this giveaway. It's a luau, come on,
or maybe
guys.
if you're not planning, but if you win the tickets, you're gonna have to come.
Yeah, exactly. That's a good way of getting yourself to come, regardless, because you have a luau booked. That's for sure. Okay, I think
so. We have a few questions on the Instagram.
Meanwhile, I'm going to look. Thank you guys again for your congratulations on our engagement. We really appreciate you guys.
Yay! Getting so many congratulations on
so remember, guys, if you are asking any type of questions, just because we're getting so many congratulations on here, and to sift through everything, when we see #Q, then we'll be able to find your question faster.
So I saw a couple of questions on Instagram. Let me just scroll through. Just a moment, guys. Okay, do you know if Hilton Hawaiian Village Waikiki Hotel has any COVID restrictions? So for any hotel check-in, number one, they ask if you've been cleared from quarantining. So that means once you check into any hotel, you need to show that QR code that you've been cleared and you do not need to quarantine. And they either ask you for a proof of vaccination or the 48-hour test upon checking in. So basically, once you check in, most of the hotels do not ask you to get retested every 48 hours, except right now Turtle Bay. Turtle Bay, we actually yesterday we went. Okay. So anyway, so we were in Turtle Bay yesterday, and upon entering Turtle Bay, there is like a booth, right? And even you can't even pass through the resort. The person will greet you, and they will check your either the test or vaccination records, and they will give you different color wristbands. So every day they make sure that the wristband signifies if you're on the 48-hour time or you're like 24-hour time, or if you don't have a wristband, they will stop you and they will make sure you get tested. And they do have somebody on the premises to do free tests. So it's actually really perfect. If you're staying at Turtle Bay, you get tested for free, and you do get to go to any other places that do require testing for you if you are not vaccinated.
And I figure they do that especially at Turtle Bay, because Turtle Bay, you guys may not know, but it's on the North Shore. So it's not like being here in Honolulu or in Waikiki, where it's so busy and so congested, and you have all these, you can go to different places. Out there in the North Shore, it's a little bit more, that's the only resort out there. So that's the reason why they have it where you can get tested right there on the spot, which is really cool. So that's a good
But
option.
here in Waikiki, there are just a few places where you can test, and one place it charges $300 for the one test, and the other place is in Outrigger Waikiki Hotel, and they charge for the rapid test, I think, $175, and for the antigen test, which is also accepted, they charge $90.
Okay, we have another question from Dubs. This is actually a really good question. So Dubs asked, is the vaccine passport different for tourists coming into Hawaii versus the residents? The Safe Travel website only shows one for residents currently. And we're going to explain that for you. That's actually a really good question, and it can be confusing, right? Because you, as a traveler, you want to know, well, is there a form I'm not seeing that I should be filling out? It's not. It's really very simple. You want to explain it?
Even though it's called the what's safer outdoors or vaccine passport card, there's really no card. You just for the Safe Travels website, there is a new tab, a new circle that says upload your vaccination records, and it only says Hawaii for now. Maybe it's going to change later, but yes, you can upload. Only people who took the test in Hawaii can upload the vaccine into Safe Travels. Anybody else only need to show either a picture of your actual vaccine card on your phone, and anywhere you go, they just look at your name and the last vaccine, the second vaccine, if you did two, when it was taken, and check your ID. And for the test, you can also show it either on your phone or have the paper with you. So you do not need to worry about submitting your stuff anywhere.
So we hope that answered your questions. If it didn't and you have more specific that you want to know, definitely drop it in there and let us know.
Gary, thank you so much for becoming a member. We appreciate you. Guys, we do have a membership. If you interested to support our channel on YouTube, we have a membership where you can find 3 different options for our memberships, and you do get perks with every membership level. All you need to do is click the join button. It is on YouTube, either on our homepage, on our channel of YouTube, or under each video there is a join button. And to get perks, you need to head over to the community tab.
Let's see if we have...
I have a question. What is your favorite hiking trail on Oahu? It's, I don't know. Devon likes Coco Head, right?
Yeah, I really like Coco Head.
He likes the challenge.
Yeah, but different hikes is different, right? Like the views you get, and it's different experiences. I like Coco Head because it's kind of challenging in a way where you see your goal. You know what you need to get to, and it's just a matter of working towards it. But it is kind of a straight, steep uphill, and it's just like step after step after step, almost kind of like the Stairway to Heaven, but not really. It's kind of like railroad tracks that you're climbing on. So I really like that that hike. But different hikes, you know, they just, some of them is just for the beautiful view. I mean, most of them, when you get to the top, you see amazing views, but it shows different parts of the island. So
I think I like Lanikai because the view of the Moaks is so stunning, and it's really great for sunrise as well.
So we have a question from Jody. Jody says, for the 48-hour COVID test, can you use a home test Binax now?
So for that, do you mind closing the door?
The window?
Yeah. So for the home test, they need to know, most importantly, when you took the test. So we never saw how this home test looks like, but how do you prove when you took the test, like the date of doing it? Maybe if you do it right in front of them when you were entering, maybe they would approve, but you would actually, I would suggest to contact the places that you're planning to go and see if that would work.
Yeah,
but
I'm not
I
sure
really
about
don't
any
see
home
how
tests.
you would verify when you took the test, which is the most important thing.
So
Well, besides it's being negative, of course.
So I just dropped the link down at the bottom. You see it scrolling there. That is the website you guys need to know if you have any questions. That is a new updated website. It's an official website, and you can get all your information there. They have a whole bunch of questions and FAQs that you can use, and they also have phone numbers that you can call and get additional information if you don't find what you're looking for.
I have another question from Instagram. Are
Okay.
car rental costs coming down, or it's still crazy? As we're walking around, we're meeting so many people, and we're so happy to stop by and talk to you guys when you recognize us. So we definitely appreciate you reaching out and saying aloha when you walk around. So we've been talking to different people, and they've been finding more affordable deals now, and especially with the fact that right now so many people cancel their vacation because of the governor suggested not to come at this moment to Hawaii. So I think a lot of people panicked and canceled. So more cars are available now, and the prices have dropped, not to the point where they were before, but it's definitely lower now.
Yeah, it is definitely low. So I have a question here from Miranda. This is actually a good question as well. So they said she's asking, are the daily COVID cases decreasing or increasing? Also, Waikiki still jam-packed, or can you see a difference in lower tours? So let's just reverse that.
I have a pretty similar question on Instagram now.
So let's reverse this question. So yes, they have been a significantly less amount. There have been a significant less people here. Now we're talking Waikiki, right? Because obviously this is where we live.
Most people
are. This is where most people come, right? So definitely an increase. We've done. If you guys have decreased. If you guys haven't followed us on Instagram, it's the same. It's Just Be Out. We go live. Sometimes we're walking around in the evening. We'll go out for dessert or something, and we'll just kind of walk the streets, and we'll show you guys what it looks like at certain times of the day, and it's just a big difference from just like 3 weeks ago to a month ago, like a major drop off. And in all honesty, I think we needed that. So it was great that we kind of like slowed the traffic down, and everyone kind of held back on their reservations to come, just because we were spiking
also
big time.
The cases decreased now.
Yes. So our cases, we were in like 4 digits. We were like over 1,000 cases a day, right? And it would fluctuate between 800-900 to over 1,000. That's where we were. Now we're more fluttering around 800 or so. No, I'm sorry, not 800, but around 400, high 400s, and around that area. So it's fluctuated, but a lot of deceased have happened.
More people are dying.
Yes, more people are dying, unfortunately, and those numbers are going up. But they were expecting that just because of the large case that we had, the large cases we had. It was so high that they knew that was going to be a thing that was going to happen next, which is the deaths. So that's how it is. And right now, again, there's just not a lot of people here than what it was.
Tim, thank you so much. Tim just sent us a super chat. Congratulations to both of you. Cheers, celebrating our 24th anniversary on Oahu in October. Hope to see you around. I think we should give some fireworks here.
That's so awesome.
Congratulations, 24 years.
Yes, wow. That's a lot. That's a lot. You think we're gonna make it there?
Yep, absolutely.
We're doing it. We're doing it.
Thank you so much.
Congratulations to you guys. Let's see here. I'm looking. Remember, guys, if you have any questions, #Q.
Are most restaurants still open, and are there wait times long? So it's pretty much the same. Whatever restaurants opened up, the PF chains just opened up, and the wait lines definitely less. So we notice right now we can even walk into most of the restaurants without reservations.
Yeah. Today when we had breakfast at Hula Grill, they said when we signed in, they said it was a 20-minute wait, which I haven't seen that in a while.
Which was actually less than
and it
20
turned out to be
minutes,
less.
yeah.
We waited probably about 6 to 8 minutes, something like that, and they called us in. So, and we had a prime seat in the lanai. So.
Алена, привет. Наш эфир о том, что мне сделали предложение.
So we have another question. Oh, Claudia says congratulations. Thank you.
How long we've been together? Well, that's we don't know the answer to these questions because we started as friends and we've known each other for a while, and it's like a gray line.
Right, it wasn't a thing where it's like,
okay, let's
you want to
date
be
now.
My girl?
Yeah,
it wasn't a thing that's so like hard. It gradually grew and blossomed into what it is and what it's become now. So it's really hard to really set a date. But if you really want to date or a time, I think you would maybe say, I don't know.
I mean, we've known each other maybe 8 years.
About 8 years, yeah. But we're actually going to put together kind of like a how we met video because we don't have that on our site and we get the questions so much. So we're actually going to put together a video for that, and hopefully you guys would enjoy it and kind of understand a little bit more about us.
And I saw another question from Sean. He's asking, for my first trip to Waikiki, do you have a video for hotels, resorts for first timers? If you do you a recommendation? If not, do you a recommendation? Thank you and congrats for your engagement. Thank you, Sean. Well, I think the hotel, I think it would just depend on your budget, really. There is no such thing as for first timers, any specific hotel, but anything you book in Waikiki is pretty much a good location because even if you book all the way on the like third line, which is the canal, the walk to the beach is like 5-10 minutes.
Yes, which brings us to an important point that I wanted to mention. Well, first of all, I'm not sure how many of you guys saw the vlog that we did. We walked through the beach side of Waikiki. So we started at the Hilton Hawaiian Lagoon, and we walked the complete beach side. We never went into the streets, just the complete, because people were asking, can you walk the entire beach all the way up? And we showed you guys how to do that. A lot of you guys saw that video. So now here's the question. Are you guys interested in seeing a walking tour of
Kuhio
Avenue? And on Kuhio Avenue, there are a lot of smaller hotels, boutique hotels that are obviously not close to the beach, but literally,
I mean, it's still close.
It is close, right? I mean, but
2
blocks away, and it's not a big deal, guys. Like literally, if you can save, $200, $300 on staying in one of these hotels, it's well worth it because again, you're not far away from the beach.
Yeah, and different people have different priorities when it comes to hotel. A lot of you want to get a hotel where you just literally sleep overnight and you don't care about any amenities or
if you're going to be
like
out
that.
And about, the hotel shouldn't matter.
For some people, pools matter more.
Right.
So,
if they have kids and the kids need to be occupied while they kind of lay out or sit at the bar, then that makes a difference. So yeah, I wouldn't really worry about it too much.
I have a question on Instagram. A Payne is asking, do you know if Uber rates from airport are less these days with tourist number down, or should we book taxi coming this week? So I would actually recommend to pre-book a flat rate taxi, which you don't have to pay for it and you can cancel it at any moment. And when you land, just check Uber rates. It fluctuates so much. It could be, it's still like $20-$25, but all of a sudden, if it's rush hour or maybe there's an accident, it could jump to $100. So with Uber, you never know, but so far I think it's been okay with the rates. So it normalized, and we've been talking to Uber drivers also, and they said that they are getting a little bit less rides as well. So I think it normalized.
So it looks like you guys want to see the Kuhio walking tour.
Yes,
so just know that when we do that tour, we're going to pass by a lot of hotels, and I'm not sure if you guys have also seen our our Wednesday hotel walkthrough series. So we walk through different hotels. We show you what it looks like, the amenities, what they have to offer. So when we walk Kuhio, there's so many, like I said, smaller hotels, really small. We're going to stop at all these hotels on Kuhio Avenue and just kind of just go do a quick overview because they're not really big. The lobby is like once you walk in, like there's a reception desk and you know they might have a few ornaments and that's it. It's a done deal. So we don't really do a walkthrough of those hotels. We do it mostly the resorts that are bigger and they have different floors and all different restaurants
because the
and
smaller
stores.
hotels, just you walk in, there is a couple of couches, registration, and that's it. There is really not that much to be walking through. And we want to welcome Steve.
Thank you so much for becoming a member. Confetti time.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Appreciate it. And so what about kids under 12 if they are asked to wear a mask at the restaurants because they are not vaccinated? No, kids under 12 are exempt from this mandate. And as you're walking into the restaurant, you are required to wear a mask. When you are seated, everyone can take the mask off. So
okay, I have a question
don't worry about
here
that.
from Ross. Ross is asking, we have booked the Prince Waikiki for our January trip. Put a question mark. Is it a good hotel? Also, what are the best places to eat around that hotel? Irina, you want to go into it? So the Prince Hotel, again, we have done a walkthrough of that hotel, Ross. It's in our playlist of hotel walkthroughs, hotel tours. You'll see Prince, and we'll show you exactly what that hotel looked like. Not only that, we show you what's around that area, so you'll kind of get an idea. There's like a Red Lobster, like just at the corner of that hotel. Right across the street from that, there's an ABC store. So if you needed to buy bottled water, beers, or any type of snacks and stuff like that, beach towels, anything you can find at ABC stores. That's a smaller one, but it has most of everything you need. So you never have to worry about doing a quick run, later in the evening if you need to pick up some stuff.
But also, Ross, there is a Ilika Hotel and Hilton Hawaiian Village right next to it. So if you can walk into any hotels and go to their restaurants to eat. So you do have a lot of options. And give me a napkin, I want to sneeze. Thank you. And right across the canal, there is Ala Moana Center, and they have several food courts and a lot of restaurants there as well. So you do have a lot of options. Nancy said that she just came back from Oahu. She stayed at Waikiki Resort Hotel. Location was perfect, 2-minute walk from the beach and close to everything. I only went there to that hotel to sleep, and it's very affordable. So again, everyone have different values when it comes to hotels. So let's see if we have any more questions. We have booked a memorial at sea on an outrigger. Have you rode the waves on the outrigger canoe? We have not, but it does look like a lot of fun. We'd be interested to know what the memorial does look like on the canoe. So Terry, once you go there, just send us a message. Let us know what it was.
And then when this question, I don't know, is it based on safety? You want to know, is it safe, or what the experience is like? Let us know what your concerns are about we see the canoes get launched every day when we're kind of on the beach. So as far as safety goes, when most of the boats that leave right off Waikiki, it gets to a point where there's some waves that come in and they have to get past those waves. So you might have to go over maybe 2 or 3 like kind of bigger waves. And once you're past those, then from there it's just smooth sailing. So if that's your concern, I hope I addressed it. If not,
Tim is asking, wanting to book at TOALUAU zip lining, movie tours, and ATV. Is the ATV tour and movie tour pretty much the same? Which is the best to book? As we have not done any I have done horseback riding back in the days. We do not know exactly what the difference is, but our friends just did the ATV tour, and it was a lot of fun. and we saw pictures and videos of them, and it was also they were passing by the movie sets on the ATV. So on the actual movie tour, you might have like a guide explaining what movie that was, a little bit more in detail. So I would suggest to call the TOALUAU range and ask them what the difference is.
So Tim is asking, can you review Just Tuned In? Oh, can you review Just Tuned In? Hey, Tim.
Welcome, Tim.
Well,
Tim is our member.
We're now engaged. Gee! We just got engaged yesterday, so just a quick recap. And we're saying the Haiku Stairs is going to be torn down, and we're basically just talking about how it is in Waikiki and what the experience is as far as now having to always show. And for us guys, just so you know, like on our phones, we took a photo of our vaccine cards, and whenever we go to a restaurant, we show the photo of that. They look at it, they just make sure the name and the date and everything is
together with your ID.
Right, and then you show them your identification, your ID, your photo ID, and then they just make sure the names match up, and you're good to go. Literally, it's nothing crazy. It just might sound much more than what it really is, because it really is not a big deal. Like when you see the person, you're getting ready to check in, just have your phone ready, show them the ID, they match it up literally 10 seconds and you're on your way. So yeah, definitely not a big deal at all.
Thank you, Laura.
Thank you so much, guys, for the congratulations. Let's see.
And thank you, guys, from Instagram.
Thank you, guys.
Aloha, Isaac. Aloha, Victoria. Thank you so much. I picked the ring. Yes. Bling, bling.
We have, he says, unrelated question. How do you guys feel about the Haiku Stairs will officially be removed? Yeah, we were talking about that a little while ago.
I think they could have done at least like maybe a paid hike where they can repair the stairs and do some type of official parking.
Yeah, definitely. I think if they could have maybe put up some money towards it to make it safer, you know, because some of the stairs are bent. So if they could have maybe put some money up front to repair it, and then have a system to manage it, to make sure people are safe going up, I think it would have been amazing. Because like, if you guys haven't seen photos of Stairway to Heaven, like it is just mind-blowing. And it's something that I think a large amount of people would want to put on their bucket list. I know it was on our bucket list, even though we didn't get a chance to complete it.
We attempted, but I think the legal, when it used to be a legal way to Stairway to Heaven, it was way more dangerous than the actual stairs.
I feel that way too. It's like what they did call the legal way through the back end through the park was way more dangerous, because you're on the ridge ledge, maneuvering up and down, and some of them you have to climb. And I'm like, I don't understand how this can be legal when a gust of wind could literally just come and wipe you away, and it's like 1,000-foot fall. Like,
and I've never experienced the winds to be that strong.
It's so strong up there when you're high up. The whole altitude, the wind.
It was pushing me. It was literally pushing me.
We were on all fours crawling on top of this ridge. That's how it was. So yeah, it was kind of weird that that's the legal way. So
used to be the legal
way. So yes, officially, guys, just so you hear it from us, the stairs is illegal. It is still in existence. It is illegal front and back. You cannot climb it. You should not climb it. And it will be removed soon.
Yes. And also, Tim, we are doing the Luau giveaway, but TOALUAU, we're giving away 2 VIP tickets to TOALUAU that will expire in 2 years. After the live stream is over, we will add the link to the YouTube description, and on Instagram we have the link in our bio, the first button for giveaway. So be sure to enter.
Luau is amazing.
It's definitely a bucket list, the best luau on the island.
You definitely have to try it.
Very authentic, and we have done a full complete review, and it comes with the entry fee for Waimea Valley, which is worth $20 per person.
And talking about worth, so these are VIP tickets. Let's just be clear about this. These are VIP tickets, guys. You're not gonna get like nosebleed seats all the way in the back of the luau where the fire dancers look like little ants. This is like right up front and center. Like, do you see the value of this? It's $350. It's like VIP stuff. You get drink tickets with it.
Oh yeah, with VIP you have 3 free drinks,
Mm-hmm.
and their fire show is amazing. You have 10 fire dancers. Even big production luau's don't have that many
Mm-hmm.
fire dances. If you look on Instagram, we have done Instagram videos live,
Mm-hmm.
of Royal Hawaiian Luau. You see one fire dancer, guys, one.
Yeah.
And you pay like $200 for that one ticket
Yeah.
for the VIP section. And Hilton Hawaiian Village, when they do their private events, also one fire dancer. That's it.
And keep in mind, this expires in 2023. You have 2 years to get it together, get your budget up and going to get to Hawaii and experience this. So you guys got to enter to win. It's amazing. It's a must.
Mm-hmm. Isaac says we should give out flights. Maybe one day.
We've been talking. We have things that, guys, you guys know, we've been giving away, like, what did we gave away Kahala signature chocolate, macadamia chocolates.
Shark cage experience.
We gave away a shark cage experience. Yeah, where you went down with the dive with the sharks. It's so awesome. We've given away a lot of things, and that's kind of what we try to do here on the channel. And we just want you guys to know this, that whenever we're dealing with different companies, they sometimes want to offer us different things, and we like to pass that down to you guys, right? Because we live here, we experience it, and we've done it because we shoot the review. So not only do you guys will get what they're giving us, and we're collaborating with them to get you guys these things, but also we shot a review. So if you're like, sharks, yeah, I'm not swimming no sharks, I have so many questions about swimming, watch our review video. It'll change your mind. You will want to do it. We just had friends, Gabriel, that was here, right?
And his wife,
Catherine, and they did the shark cage dive and they loved it. And a lot of other people as well. So also with the giveaway for TOALUAU, we've done a full review, so you know what to expect. We tell you what to bring. We tell you the do's and the don'ts, the pros and the cons, and we're really honest and straight up with you. If there's certain things that we didn't like about it, we'll tell you, well, we didn't like about it, and then you can make a judgment. Well, that wouldn't really bother me or wouldn't deter me from doing this, and I want to do it. So we try to pass that information to you guys and be as honest and upfront as possible, because that's really important.
Yeah, I have a question on Instagram about bringing drinks to the beach. It is illegal to be drinking any alcoholic beverages on the beach, but people sneak more like cans and
like
no glass.
No glass or bottles.
Right. We see locals drinking all the time on the beach. So
we don't want to be the one to tell you bring alcohol to the beach. We just want to let you know
we see people do so.
People have alcohol on the beach. We see it all the time, but we do know that it is illegal.
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh, thank you so much.
Just
wanted to thank you for everything you do. We got all the info and updates from you every week, and our trip turned out amazing. Thank you so much for your super chat. We're so happy to make a difference in your vacation. We understand that Hawaii is really a dream destination.
Yeah, for sure.
And we want to help you to make it as perfect as possible.
Tim says, thank you. I've been watching your channel for 6 months. Tremendously helpful.
Thank you
so much. We appreciate you.
And I have a question from Victoria on Instagram. She's asking, when are you moving?
Oh.
So we are about to embark on our 3-year world travel. Starting end of October, we are leaving. If there are going to be no major changes with rules and restrictions with travel, our first country that we're heading to is Belize, and we will be doing world travel itineraries and travel guides. So if you decide to support our channel and continue watching our travels and our journey, we would appreciate you.
Yes.
Devon, thank you so much for your super sticker. We so appreciate your support.
Thank you.
Congrats on your engagement. Excited for both of you. When do you leave for Belize? So we leave in Hawaii about October, maybe 26. We haven't booked the flights yet, and we're heading to New York to see our family, stay with them for a couple of days, do some business things in New York, and then we're heading to Atlanta for a week. And after Atlanta, we're going to Belize for
but
the
along
entire
the
month.
entire way, we're going to be taking you guys with us. Nothing's really going to be changed except the location. The format of our videos will be the same. Now, as far as us going live every Fridays, obviously because we're going to be traveling, that may change. But again, all the information you guys need to know will be in the community tab on our YouTube channel. That's where we're going to be keeping you posted almost on a daily basis on what it is that we're doing, and et cetera, et cetera. We also want to bring you guys maybe something a little bit different. Irene and I were talking, and because we're going to, wherever it is that we're going to be traveling to, we're going to be staying at these places sometimes a month to 3 months. So we really embrace the culture. We understand the
slow
food
travel,
and it's very slow travel. And along the way, we're going to obtain so much information being there in that period of time, where we're going to be passing that on to you. And hopefully, maybe, you want to go vacation somewhere else, and it'll be an option because we're going to be giving you the same style of information as well. And we actually, because we're going to be staying in so many Airbnbs, we want to do kind of like a unique Airbnb stay series. So if you guys are interested in something like that, let us know. Like we want to stay in Airbnbs that are in tree houses and made of ice and I don't know, in the ocean, whatever it is. The weirdest, the better. So let us know.
Yeah, Yolanda is asking, can you discuss some great eateries in Waikiki as well as an awesome luau? Yolanda, the best luau is TOALUAU because it's authentic, it's family owned. We actually did 3 videos that is related to that luau. First is the entire review of that luau. Second video, we did pros, cons, and tips of that luau. And the third video we did is about Waimea Valley, because TOALUAU is located at the valley, and with your tickets you get free admission to Waimea Valley. So we created a separate video on everything you need to know about the valley, and we are giving away 2 VIP tickets to TOALUAU. If you're just joining, we will leave the link in our YouTube description in a little bit, so you can join. The link is already on Instagram. And for the great eateries of in Waikiki, we actually do like a couple of places. We love Hula Grill. It's casual place. We just came back from having breakfast like literally before this live stream.
For lunch, I would definitely say Vintage Hawaiian Wine Bar.
Yes.
Awesome, great price and amazing food for the price that you get it for. Like really good food. We've eaten in places that we thought were going to be so much better. The price was actually very high, but the quality of the food didn't even compare to what we have there, and you get a variety of things.
And for dinner, I would recommend eating house that is located at the International Marketplace
on the 3rd floor.
They have excellent food and our favorite dessert, which is chocolate lava cake souffle. It is amazing, the best. I'm chocolate lava cake connoisseur, and that place has the best. And their martinis are phenomenal. And
so they have this martini that's there, and they have it has they skewer a pineapple, like a slice of pineapple in the drink, and they soak this pineapple in vodka and
rum.
Vodka and rum. The pineapple's just sitting there in a massive glass jar, and then they dice that up, and then they put one of them inside your drink. So you drink the martini, and the martini tastes great, and you're just like, okay, this is nice. And then you eat that tiny piece of pineapple, and it's like an equivalent to like 2 shots. It is so pungent when you eat it, and right away you get the kick, and you're like, whoa. So that pineapple, that's like one of our favorite drinks. It's actually pretty cool. I like that.
What did I want to? I have a question also from Instagram. If there are any tips for avoiding traffic. Again, the island is pretty small, and there are a lot of roads, especially in the North Shore, that is one way in and one way back.
And sometimes construction.
You never know. Sometimes it could be an accident, sometimes construction. So the best way to avoid traffic really is to go super early. Like if you leave probably at like 6 a.m., then you'll pass the Honolulu traffic. But yesterday we were on the way to Turtle Bay, and we hit some traffic starting in central Oahu. And of course, on the North Shore, there is always traffic by Laniakea Beach. So we spent like at least extra half an hour.
Right, because of traffic. So you never know. The best, what we do suggest, we have an app that we use. We don't use Google Maps. We use Waze. So the reason we always use Waze when we're going to the North Shore, on the east side, or anywhere, is because Waze give you up-to-date traffic. So if there's a traffic, it'll reroute you automatically. So we always use Waze. And that's WAZE. That's the Waze app, and it's incredible. We use it all the time.
And Russ is asking for showing ID. Would it be best to show our passport instead of my UK driver license? Again, Russ, also for the vaccination, the vaccination records are being accepted only if you've been vaccinated in the US. So I'm not sure if you're planning to do the 48-hour test or the vaccination, but just to let you know that if you have been vaccinated outside of the US, I know a lot of Canadians been asking, you cannot use those vaccination records.
Right.
But as far as the ID, I don't know. I think both will work, honestly.
Yeah, any type of official identification will work. Whether you have a passport or a driver's license or a non-driver's license, as long as it's a government official ID with your photo on it, and your name, of course, date of birth, you should be fine.
Tim, thank you so much for the super
chat. Oh, Shave Ice.
Tim is saying congrats. Have a shave ice on us from Tim and Carrie. Congrats again. Thank you so much, Roy. Thank you for the super sticker. Guys, you are so sweet. You are making our day. It is so incredible to get so much support from you. Of course, we appreciate all your likes and comments, and the fact that you're watching so many of our videos. It's really incredible. But it's when you actually add the monetary support like super chats and stickers that show memberships that shows us that you value our content through the roof. And of course it's incredible to see.
And we also try to raise the value of what you guys get from us. We try to be your questions actually help us grow. Like, we know what it is. We need to know what it is that you guys want. And what information you want, and it helps us put all this together so you get the most value out of what it is that you want to know. The Blessed Lady says, is there a phone number to Safe Travels website if people have questions? So right below that scrolling thing, that website is up to date, it's current, and you can get all your questions answered there. And there are phone numbers on that website as well. That's why I kind of left the website up there.
And I have a couple of questions from Instagram. Don't forget, guys, if you have any questions, be sure to hashtag Q before your question.
And before you answer that question, I would like to say, if you guys have made it this far in the video, I don't know how many likes we have on it. So if you could kindly take a second to just click the thumbs up button, click that like button, it'll help a lot.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. We appreciate it.
Are the COVID numbers improving? We actually spoke about it in the beginning of our life. Yes, the numbers are improving at least by 3 times, right?
Yeah, the numbers are improving. They're keeping an eye on it. Remember, this whole safe passport thing, it's kind of a test. It's not a permanent thing that they've put into place. They want to see if they slow down the amount of traffic coming to Hawaii. Is it going to bring our numbers down? And it has tremendously. We are still higher than we were mid-pandemic last year. So again, after time, they're going to see, and they're going to make changes accordingly. If our numbers drop significantly, where they're like, oh, okay, we kind of slowed it down, now let's kind of bring things back in, then eventually, before you know it, you won't even really need a car. You need to be tested to come here. And I think that's going to be around for a while. That's just my prediction. That's going to be a part of coming to Hawaii. You're going to have to be tested. You're going to have to upload your stuff to the Safe Travel program. That's just going to be the way it is here. But at least you won't have to, show ID when you come into restaurants and all that craziness. So that's where we are at the moment.
How hard is it to rent a car? How early should I book one? We always recommend to book as early as possible. And if you book just like reservation and without paying, you can, if you find a better deal, you can always cancel. But right now the rates are dropping, but there is also a lot of availability on TOALUAU car rent kosher, and we created a video which you can find on our channel. Any good Mexican restaurants you recommend? Actually, on Oahu, there is not. We've eaten quite a lot of Mexican restaurants, and it's not nothing mind blowing, nothing phenomenal.
Where's this?
Mexican restaurants.
OMG?
No,
just Mexican restaurants. Yeah.
There is a Mexican place. It's called Oahu Mexican Grill, OMG, located on Kalakaua Avenue, and we always recommend them specifically for their original frozen margaritas, because their margaritas are so strong, and you can take it to go, but
right
don't tell nobody, it's a secret. Absolutely. So, but the food there is very average.
The average food, yes. You have,
Thank you so much,
really
Connie.
Authentic. So,
we'll be there next week.
Personal question: are you guys getting married in Hawaii?
No. I'm just really happy to be engaged in Hawaii.
Yeah.
And the one made like dream proposal, guys. So you have to stick around and
Video's coming soon.
Watch that video, because it's like, wow. It's like,
and you guys
every
will get
girl's
a ton of
dream.
Value out of it. You guys are gonna want to do this for sure. Okay.
But as far as getting married, we are thinking about Maldives. We don't know yet, but we will keep you updated.
Yep.
How to join memberships? Thank you, Jen. Our membership option is on our YouTube channel, actually, if you go to the link in the description in our bio in Instagram, there is a membership button that you can click, and it will take you there to see all the options that we have.
And we have 3 different options on there, and they each give you a different perks, right?
That you can also get the perks in the community tab on our YouTube channel.
And with this membership, guys, if you do choose to become a member and support us, there's really no obligation. You guys can cancel it anytime. No big deal. We don't even know about it. It just happens. So just so you guys kind of are aware of that.
But thank you so much for considering becoming a member.
James says, Winter Wonder wedding in St. Petersburg.
Oh, no.
That's not going to happen.
Oh, no.
We're not doing anything in the cold like that. Kel says, how did you meet? Again, we're going to create a video on how we met and everything like that, so you guys can really understand our story. And that video is going to be coming out pretty soon, pretty much probably before, I would say, before we leave Hawaii in October, because we're leaving Hawaii at the end of October. So we'll have that video, up for you guys before then.
Oh yeah, recommend the I don't know how to pronounce it.
Yes.
But we've been there, and we personally were not impressed with that.
So this restaurant here, their Instagram, if you see their Instagram is amazing. They do a really great job marketing their food. We went there, and like Irina said, we weren't what we thought we would have gotten. It wasn't like that. And again, guys, this is only
our personal opinion.
Yes. You can go there and you can maybe be like, it was the best tacos you've ever had. For us, it was not. But for me, the worst part about it, it was really expensive. We're talking tacos.
I don't know. Maybe it's because we ordered a lot of stuff.
No, I don't think so. No, because we ordered regular like tacos, and stuff like that. We ordered drinks, but the price was like, you remember what it was?
We paid over $70.
Yeah, it was close to $100, and I'm like, wait, for tacos? Yeah, we did order. We ordered for 3 people, but still, it's
the drinks
tacos.
Were horrible.
The drinks, margaritas. I'm like, I go to OMG right here in Waikiki, and that will blow that margarita away, and you have one, and you're feeling good. Yeah. Okay, that was like frozen water. Yeah. Literally, it was just
frozen flavored water.
Yeah, it was just. It didn't really have a. But again, if you want to try it, I suggest you do. You know, you may like it. Maybe you order something different than we did, and for you, it was really great.
Yeah.
So,
but in all fairness, we stayed in Mexico for over 2 months, and we have tried so many fantastic authentic Mexican foods, different ones. So anything in the US that is Mexican is not as good. How far is the walk from Royal Hawaiian to Makani? I would say probably 40-minute walk
from Royal Hawaiian
to
Makani. Yeah, that would be about a 40-minute walk.
Yeah, but
walking through Ala Moana Park.
And you can take a cab. It would be taxi, like Uber, maybe
6-8 minutes tops.
Yeah. Or you can use Biki Bike.
Yeah, you can use Biki Bike to just get there. So yeah, that'll work. I am a local, but I think I love it. It's just pricey, not recommended for the drinks at all.
Thank you.
Good one. Yes, for sure. Absolutely.
And we were today riding around Waikiki. Nice to meet you today, Devon. Saw you parking your Biki Bike at Queen Kapialani.
Yes. So I think that, they went to Diamond Head Hike. Let us know how it was.
Yeah. Are you watching us from the hike?
No, I think they should be done with the hike by now.
How restaurants verifying vaccinations with QR code, any scan it. They only verify your last name on the vaccine card and on your ID and the date that you took the last shot. So there is nothing, no scanning, no like real verifications. If it, I'm not gonna say it, but like they just look at the picture of your card.
ID, they're looking at the cards. They make sure the name match. They make sure the date of birth match or whatever number they're looking for on the card.
There is no real verification.
Yeah, it's not anything that's like super official. Nothing like that. Because again, they don't want to like hold up the line. You know, everyone's showing their card. They have to be efficient enough to get people in and out of the establishment without bottlenecking everything. So,
but also there is no way restaurants can verify your records because that's your personal medical record. So whatever they see that you provide, and it is a federal offense to fake a vaccination card. So I hope you don't.
Right.
But they just trust you that it's your real card and your records. Just finished the hike. It was great.
Oh, awesome.
Annie, it was nice seeing you out and about earlier. I hope the food
truck was tasty.
Awesome.
That's where they saw us parking.
Jen, thank you so much. You figured it out. Jen became a member from Instagram over to our YouTube. Thank you so much.
And welcome. Thank you. Okay, let's see. We have any other questions here?
All right, let's just take a few more questions because we already over an hour.
Yes. Andrew, would you be willing to do a video before you leave, specifically on driving in Hawaii? Things that may be different.
I don't think there's anything doesn't pump their own gas.
Oh, okay. So right. So here in Hawaii, you pump your own gas. Like you got to get out your car and pump your own gas. So
some gas stations have attendants, but mostly
some do, but most of them.
There is really nothing specific you need to know about driving. Just don't honk.
Yeah, like honking is not really a cool thing to do, and you won't really need to do it. Oh, one thing I have to say when it comes to driving here that I noticed pretty much straight away is that Hawaii, the lanes are really designated. So, for example, if you're on the highway and the exit is coming up, there's already a solid line and a dotted line designated for that exit. And it's coming up, like, I would say, as far as maybe even a half a mile out. So you really want to be able to get in the right lane to get into the exit side of it. And you'll know it's coming up because you see the lines on the road change. So they really designate the lane you're supposed to be in before you even get to that area. Yeah. So I that was cool. At first, I didn't really understand it, but I got the gist of it pretty quickly. Yeah. Peter is asking, have you eaten at Murakami Udon? We have, but we were not impressed. This is it doesn't have
too much flavor.
Mhm.
But a lot of people are obsessed with Murakami.
Yes.
So
So
it's just not for us.
Yeah, exactly. We're not a real big on noodle.
Yeah.
Right, exactly. And as Irina said, it doesn't have much flavor. So, but there's a restaurant that we can suggest that we like actually.
I think yeah, it has way more flavor. I cannot bring up the name right now, but
we went with Chris, right?
yeah.
Islander Chris, if you're in here, could you let us know what restaurant that was? I can't bring the name right now.
Ramen place.
Yeah,
so basically, we ordered the oxtail, and that had way much flavor. I ordered the first time. I ordered the vegetable one, and it didn't have much flavor. So I was like, I'm not really that impressed. But the Vance version oxtail was good flavor, and the noodles tasted good. Yes. Let me see if I can pull it
James,
up.
Thank you so much.
It is so generous of you. Thank you so
Yes,
much. A small contribution for a bottle of Moet champagne.
Oh my goodness, wait a minute. Talking about that. Now I'm like really excited.
Wait, your videos have been wonderful for so many of us during this last year. Mahalo, James. Thank you so much. Definitely a bottle is coming.
Yes. And that's another thing. Speaking about a bottle, I don't know. I think we have about 17.4K subscribers. And for those of you guys who've been with us long enough to know, whenever we hit a 10,000 mark, we have like a dinner spread out here. We have champagne and we celebrate it with you guys. So that means when we hit 20,000 subscribers, we're going to pop champagne. That's what we always do. That's like a thing now.
And so we'll do dinner celebration with you.
And we'll come live and we'll have dinner and we'll just talk to you guys, and whatever questions you guys have, we answer it. It's like cool. It's laid back. It's chill. But, we celebrate it with you guys, because without you guys, that wouldn't be possible. So I'm looking forward to that bottle of champagne.
Happy Hawaii. Thank you for bringing this up. And I just found it. Yes, it's called Ramen Nakamura place. And it's located right next to Tommy Bahamas.
And around the corner from, what's the other restaurant?
Hard Rock
Cafe, yes. Always a line there. It's a super tiny place. I think it holds like maybe 30 people max. That's why there's always a line, but it is good. Definitely check that out.
Aloha, Douglas. All right. So any last questions?
Yes, let's take a couple more questions. We're going to take two more.
Wrap it up.
And we want to thank you guys who have already contributed to super stickers and super chat and became members. We welcome you. Thank you so much. And again, for those of you who are members, this is important. All your perks are going to be placed in the community tab. Some of you will receive free drone images that we've taken around the island, photography around the island. Some of you guys will receive the photos.
Live stream only for members.
Live stream, And for some of you, depending on the level you choose, you'll get to choose what video we actually produce next. We'll give you guys a poll and you vote. But just keep in mind, all that information will be sent to you via the community tab. And that's where you'll go in and vote. That's where you'll go in and download the images that we send you. And that's where you go to find out when we're going to do the live stream with you. So all that information will be there. Super important.
Yeah. We're booked with High Five. Anything special you would recommend? Wine tasting is on the list. Awesome.
Nice. Well, might as well you add rum tasting to it too. Why not, right? Make it one of those type of days. You could actually add rum tasting to it.
I think it's really cool to go to Waimea Valley, and if you are interested in swimming in a waterfall, that is the place where you can swim.
Yes, and you're going to love the High Five tours.
And by the way, guys, if you new to our channel, we are affiliated with High Five Tours. We've done several tours with them, and they make your experience really unique and customizable. And if you're interested to see more, we have all our reviews on our website, justbeout.net, and our affiliate links are there as well.
Yep. Anthony is asking, when can we expect the engagement video?
Okay, when can they expect?
Well, that's obviously all on me.
Yeah.
So all the footage, again, this just happened yesterday. So yesterday was a complete wash because of that. And then we're here and we have all the videos like organized, and I'm getting ready to put it in a timeline, and I want to get it out to you guys as soon as possible. Because again, not only is it an engagement video, but it's a video of value. You guys are gonna, yes, you guys are gonna really like it. And I'm sure if you guys are coming to Hawaii, this is something you might be very interested in doing.
All right. Thank you so much for watching.
Yes.
I see all your love on Instagram.
Yes, thank you guys on Instagram.
My honeymoon was perfect because of you both. We've been you've been a blessing for our unforgettable time in Hawaii.
Thank you.
Awesome.
We greatly appreciate you guys.
First trip next year, and your info is great. Thank you so much, guys.
And of course, we'll go back to our regular schedule Friday. Now unless we decide to get married on a Friday next week or something. No, but yes, next Friday. And of course, again, all updates, I will be sending it in the community tab, so you'll be able to see it there. Anything that happens or any schedule changes, that's where it's going to be.
Thank you so much for joining our live stream, and thank you for being a part of our live stream and being so flexible to change it from Friday to Saturday.
And being supportive.
We appreciate you, we love you, and we love all your support. And anything that you would like us to produce, any type of videos that you are interested in, let us know in the comments. And we'll try to make a video for you. We have just a little bit over a month left before we leave Hawaii, so we'll try to bring you as much value as possible.
Yes.
Yes, 17,000 plus family members. Absolutely. Mahalo ohana.
I'm just getting thirsty, and I want to reach that 20,000 mark so I can have a glass of champagne because I'm parched. Thank you guys so much.
We had a bottle yesterday.
Yeah, but I need more. Thank you guys so much for joining, and we will see you guys in the next one.
Bye.
Mahalo.